So, hello everyone, Kashif the side. So, I'm back again and I'm welcoming you all in this DSA series where we try to solve one problem per day. And right now we're focusing on lead code problems. So, let's go and get started. So, yeah, this is my lead code profile. I know it's very newbie kind of. Yeah, let's start it. So, let's try and I'm trying to solve problem on two pointers, let's say. Uh, I'm gonna focus on easy problems for now. Let's let it be, build some momentum. Okay, please open fast. Why it's not opening, guys? Okay, finally. So yeah, let's start with to you know pick one of easy problem. Mm, let's pick this move zeros, let's say. Okay, so let's try to read the problem. I hope it's visible now, guys. Given an integer array nums, given an integer array nums, move all zeros to the end of it while maintaining the relative order of the non-zero elements. Note that you must do this in place without making a copy of the array. Okay, 1, 3, 12, and 0, 0. Hmm. So I think, guys, let's try to solve it first in a dry run method. 0, 1, 0, 3, 12. Yeah. So nums is equal to 0, 1, 0, 3, 12. 5 elements and output should be this. So let's say n is equal to 5. Let's try to have one loop and at first iteration we are going to get this. Okay, we can check with this if it's we need this 0 here. So we can do one thing. We can compare these two elements. If it's 0, swap it. Then we can compare these two elements. If it's 0, swap it. These two elements, this two element. In the end, it will come at the end. Then we'll start from this element. Then we'll start from this element. Then we'll start from this element. Hmm. So we can do one thing. For I is equal to 0, I less than n minus 1. Why I am writing n minus 1? Because if I am putting n, then we'll be getting this element also, and we don't have any other element after this. So if we are, comparing these two elements, it will give us error because we don't have any element here, right? So for that, I am going to pick the last element. For me would be this, because for this element, this is the last element, so we can compare these two elements, right guys? So yeah, this would be outer loop. It will give us element, and we will be needing one internal loop also, j. Now we have a challenge, from which element we need to start with this, with j. So if I is this, so j would be this. If I is this, j would be this. If I is this, j would be this. So whatever is I now, j would be I plus 1, and j should less than, and j can go up to n, because if I is this now, so j would be this. So this element will be getting via this condition. And now we can uh, check if nums I is 0. Nums I is 0, so we can swap. Let temp is equal to my j, and j is equal to temp. So we have 0, sorry, uh, we have 0, and 0 will check with 0, with 1, then with 0, then swap with 3, then 12. So order would be like this: 1, 0, and 3, 12, and 0. Now in next iteration, we need to go till here only, because at last we have 0 already. So this is the condition is defining, right? Every time we need to make sure we are decreasing something. So I think instead of writing this, we can write this: j less than n minus I, because at first n is whatever it is minus 0 it is, and at next we want n minus 1. So in next iteration I would be 1, so n minus 1. In third iteration we need n minus 2, so I is 2, n minus 2. So I think that would be fine. Okay guys, let's see, let's try to run the code. For let I is equal to 0, I less than uh, minus 1, I plus plus, and we need to make sure that let n is equal to nums length. And now for loop, let j is equal to I plus 1, j should less than equal to n minus I, and j plus plus. I is equal to 0, I starting from 0, I less than n minus 1, I less than n minus 1, and I plus plus. Now for j is equal to I plus 1, and j is less than n minus I, and j plus plus. Now we are checking if nums of I is equal. But not, I guess. As for first iteration, it would be I 0. No guys, we are not doing right, because initially I is at 0, and 0 pay we have 0 element, so it would be fine. But for before going to next iteration, we are swapping these things. So now at nums I we have not 0, we have 1, because we have swapped these elements. So it will not become true. So we are not swapping, guys. I think we can check here also if nums I is equal to 0, for which this for loop should run, and this should start from I itself, I, and we are checking like this. We are swapping like this. Temp nums j nums j plus 1 nums j plus 1 is temp. So j should go till this only. That means n minus 1. So this condition would be not this. This would be n minus 1 minus I. Hmm. If nums of I is equal 0, then do this for loop kind of thing. And j should start with I only. N minus 1 minus I, and j plus plus, and we just need let temp is equal to nums of j, nums of j, j is equal to nums of j plus 1, nums of j plus 1 is equal to temp. And if, let's suppose, for any element, if the one for 1 is not the case, we'll skip this and we'll come to this 0. Not that you must do in place without making a copy of array. I think we should console it. Nums. I am really sorry, guys. I forgot to start the stopwatch today also. Oof. When I'll remember this on time. Okay, amazing. Expected is 131200. Output is 131200. I think we should return nums. Output expected. Okay, let's try. Let's try to solve. Let's try to submit, guys. I'm hoping that it will get submitted. Okay, edge cases. Num says 0 1 1. So for 0 it will come here. Now for again 0. 0 0 1. Let's see what we are having our output for this. Num says 0 0 1, and for this we are 0, we have 0. Okay, so and now we are swapping again. So the array is looking like 0 1 0. Now we have done with this element. Now we'll check this. Okay, okay, okay. Hmm. Because at first position this second 0 has came. So before going to this outer loop, we can do like this. While num I is 0. Let's submit it. Time limit exceeded. Guys, let me just come. Actually, some work has been occurred. Just wait. So yeah, guys. Oops. We were here and the time limit has been exceeded. So let's see what we can do. Now I is 0. Swap again. Swapped. You have swapped it. Now we can again see now I is 0 or not. If it is, and swap again. Hmm, what we can do actually? We can solve it like this also. Let's see. Let's try to think in two pointer manner. 0, 0, 1. I, comma j. Okay. If j is 0, go out further. If j is 0, go further. If j is not 0, then swap it. J with I. After doing this, I and comma j should also need to come at this element. So whatever j is, as assign it in I also. Okay. So I think by doing this, we can do it in one loop also. Hmm, let j is equal to 0 for let I is equal to 0 and I less than I less than hmm, n I plus plus if nums j to 0 j plus plus else let's swap let temp is equal to nums I nums I is equal to nums j and nums j is equal to temp. Now after doing this, we need to make sure that I has value of j, because if j is here, we need to make sure that I is also here. I think one more, j plus 1, because till now we have swapped, right? So we have 0 at it. We need to make sure that other element, next element, should be at I, because j is also I also. Firstly, j plus plus, and then and then G should less than N. Now I think I am doing it right. Let's submit it. Okay, one is passed, second one is not. For 0, I and J is here. So J is 0. Do it. Now it's not, swap it. Again, restart with here itself. Okay, 3. Okay, swapped. Now I and J is here. Here 0 and I and J is here. So mm, I and J is here. So now it's 0 here. 0, 1, 0, 3, 12. Let's try to check here. 0, 1, 0, 12. Sorry, 3, 12. ठीक है. Now I and J is here. If J is 0, J plus plus. So J will here, and if J is else, swapping, and I is equal to J. So now 1 comma 0 comma 0 comma 3 comma 12, and I and j is here. If j is 0, so j will go here. If j is also 0, j will go here. And swapping, so now 1 comma 3 comma 0 comma 0 comma 12. And now we are bringing I comma j here. Okay. And if you're swapping into these, this 0 is missing. So what we need to make sure that I should be here only. So before assigning it, we'll check if nums of I is not equal to 0. Only then do this. What if we increase uh, I only by 1? Every time we are swapping, just increase by y because this element has swapped. So increase by 1. Yeah, this is what I was thinking, guys. Let's submit it. Something has been wrong here. Hmm. This while loop will break if it will go to infinite loop, because suppose that if we have element like this 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma 1, so I and j are here. Okay, and while what is the while loop is j less than n, and we are increasing I plus plus and j plus plus only on in condition if or else. So this if will not be true because no any element of this is not matching to 0. So I think it's not matching, guys. Okay, so else will go. We can do it that we can run this code if array has at least 1 0, guys, and if not we'll return array only. If nums dot includes 0, let's see what's it's gonna return. If it's true, only run it when. Else think it should return, guys. Hmm. We need to make sure this code is correct. If j is 0, increase j. Okay. And we need to have I there only so that we can swap. If j is not 0, then swap. Let's no. And I is also less than n. 1 0. Output is 1 0. Let's do this for this also. I comma j is here. So if j is not matching to 0, so it will swap. Come here, it will swap. But I and j are at same place. No one, no, there is no problem. Now I plus plus. Hmm. And j is not encroaching, guys. So I think j should also plus plus. Now j are here. J is matching. So j will become j plus plus. J is less than, not less than n. Hmm. Finally, guys. Beats 100%. Damn. Guys, look. The code we have is very minimal and we have beaten 100%. Damn. I'm quite happy, man. Quite happy. Quite happy, man. Quite happy. 0 millisecond runtime. Memory is 60.82 MB. Beats 23.33%. I think we need to work on this, but I think we are good to go in this category. And runtime, we have we have only two variables, I and j, and we are doing this. Guys, I am happy. And look, 37 minutes, and we are not counting before time because we've started this timer, I think, after 10 to 15 minutes. So I think that's the case, guys. So this video is for that because you can understand I'm not experienced anymore. Sorry, I'm not experienced right now, but still, this is easy kind of problem, and I have taken a lot of time to solve this problem. So it can occur with you also, guys. So please don't demotivate it. With these kind of things, it will happen for sure. But this is the thing, when you will improve your logical thinking, improve your uh, you know eh, thinking dynamics, in which manner you can think. So that's the learnings you can have from this video, guys. And yeah, I'll be meeting you soon in another DSA session tomorrow itself, if I'll be alive, and for sure. And thank you so much, guys, for bearing with me. Actually, yeah, uh, I have taken a lot of time for this, but yeah, in the end, I am happy, and it's worth it, guys. It's worth it. Thank you so much, guys. I'll be meeting you soon tomorrow. Thank you.